The narcissist who faked humility. He didn't brag. He performed discomfort with his own greatness. "I'm really not that impressive," he would say, but only after listing everything he'd done. Awards, influence, connections. All delivered with a sigh, as if success were something he had to carry alone. At first, it sounded refreshing. Humility is rare, especially in people who talk about themselves as much as he did. If I praised him, he deflected. Not completely, just enough. Enough to make me reassure him, to insist, to push the compliment back toward him with more force. If I didn't praise him, something shifted. Not anger, coldness, distance. A subtle withdrawal that felt like punishment without accusation. He never asked for admiration. He designed situations where it was the only appropriate response. Conversations always followed the same structure. He would mention an achievement casually, almost reluctantly. "I don't usually talk about this," he'd say. Then he'd talk about it. If someone reacted with awe, he'd wave it away. If they reacted neutrally, he'd expand, add context, add struggle, add sacrifice. The goal wasn't to be admired. The goal was to make admiration feel earned by the listener. He wanted you to feel like you'd discovered his brilliance on your own. That way, it didn't count as vanity. I watched him do this to rooms full of people. Different audiences, same result. By the end of the night, everyone felt personally chosen to witness his modest greatness. He was careful about language. He never said, "I'm exceptional." He said things like, "I've just been lucky. I had help. I don't really belong in those rooms." The words were humble. The effect was not. True humility shrinks the speaker. His version expanded him. The first crack appeared quietly. A project he was certain would succeed. A room he expected to dominate. An outcome he'd already rehearsed explaining away as accidental. This time, it failed. Publicly. No spin, no reframing. No silver lining. Just loss. At first, he tried to perform humility one last time. "It's fine," he said. "I'm not attached to outcomes." But his voice betrayed him. Too tight, too rehearsed. When people didn't rush to reassure him, when no one insisted he was still brilliant, when the room stayed neutral, the mask slipped. The humility vanished. In its place, rage. Not loud, controlled. Blame disguised as analysis. "They never supported me," he said. "They didn't understand the vision. They were threatened." The charm didn't disappear. It fractured. He stopped deflecting praise. He started demanding alignment. People who comforted him were loyal. People who didn't were suddenly suspect. Where humility had once been, there was now grievance. Where gratitude had been, entitlement. He withdrew from anyone who mirrored reality instead of greatness. Emails unanswered. Invitations declined. Warmth replaced by absence. The thing about false humility is that it only works when the mirror cooperates. The moment it stops reflecting exceptionalism, it becomes unbearable. That's when I understood. His humility was never about restraint. It was a tool, a socially acceptable way to extract admiration without appearing to want it. He didn't downplay himself because he believed it. He downplayed himself to force others to correct him. And when they stopped, there was nothing left to hold the structure together. Real humility survives failure. It adapts, it absorbs, it recalibrates. His version collapsed because it was never humility. It was a mirror. And when the mirror stopped showing him greatness, he finally showed everyone else his real face.